Hey guys, and welcome to Indie Direct, where we look at nothing but new and obscure indie titles. Today we're going to be looking at Wired Lips. Wired Lips is about a girl named Letta who her and her friend Lena actually find an old music box in the mountains. As soon as Lena disappears, leaving behind only a photograph and the ominous music box, she is basically going to uncover what may lead up to her demise. In this atmospheric third-person horror game, you're actually going to go through a lot of I would almost say like PT reminiscent things to where you're going to be going through the same rooms. Those rooms are probably going to tend to change, and you're going to have to solve different types of puzzles to get through the game. Now, the game, don't worry about it, doesn't usually focus on puzzles or anything like that. They're very small and minute compared to the game. It more or less focuses heavily on that atmospheric stance. And this atmosphere continuously builds up through the hour gameplay that you will actually go through with this game. There are very few spots to where it kind of dies out the atmosphere to get you with small scares. I wouldn't even really classify them as jump scares, but there are breaks in the atmosphere to where it's a small scare. I wouldn't even call it a jump scare really, and then it'll start to build back up over time again. Graphics and gameplay wise, this game actually looks fantastic. I think the only real big issue that I have with it is the character that you're actually playing. I don't know why, but she's more in like of an anime type look. I wouldn't even say anime, but it's a certain type of stylized character that, to be honest, looking at the world around her, she almost seems a little out of place. But to be honest, that's just a small nitpick more than anything. The gameplay works great though, because with this third person over the shoulder camera dynamic, they don't keep it so pulled back that something could be seen if it's sneaking up on you. They actually keep it very tied up against the character, kind of like what they did with Resident Evil 4. It still makes going through the doors or turning around a corner still very stressful. But with the limited game mechanics that are actually in this game, they weren't cut short or they weren't buggy at all. They actually worked very fluidly and wonderfully for the game. There was never one time when I was playing the game where the mechanics seemed to be annoying or out of place for me. Now, for it being an atmospheric horror game, you definitely have to focus on sound quality, sound design, and music. And everything in this game, from the small bits of music that you'll hear all the way down to just the groans and croaks of this game, work perfectly. It's not something that's just thrown together in a hogwash of mess. It's done almost in the sense of close to a AAA title. I'm thoroughly impressed. I loved the sound design for this. It made me feel the room or feel like I was even in that room, even though it was a third-person camera. It never disconnected me. Great thing about this game too is it does have replayability. There's actually a good ending and a bad ending. There may be more, I'm not quite sure, but I know that if you collect these certain objects throughout the time that you're playing, you can actually get a good ending. So you can always run through the first time, get the bad ending, and then you can actually start to focus more on your surroundings on your next playthrough. Or since you guys know this now, you could probably just start focusing on it right when you go through the first playthrough. Either way, both experiences are very fantastic. And if you're looking for an atmospheric horror game, this is definitely worth the $9 price tag. So if you guys are interested in the game, I'm going to leave the link down in the description. And if you guys like the video, leave a like. It lets us know if we're doing something right. And subscribe if you're actually wanting to see more indie games and indie titles that are coming out and some that may have missed your radar. We always post new games every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays with a Saturday quickie whenever I find a game that's too short for me to do a full review on. And if you guys do get the game, definitely leave a comment down below and tell me what you thought of it. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.